To the breaking news in Northwest Harris County. Flames ripped through a hotel that was under construction, burning it to the ground.
Yeah, the fire was so big they had to pull 4 alarms to get more manpower in to get the flames under control. The fire began just a few hours ago at the Hempstead Highway at FM 1960, and you could see that fire for miles. That's the video sent in to us by one of our viewers who says seconds later the building started to collapse. So let's take you live to the scene. We've got Eyewitness News reporter Samika Knight with the latest right now. Good morning to you, Sam.
Good morning, Tom. We'll take a look. That fire is still smoldering. In fact, we're told the fire is out, but you can still see some, in fact, a hot spot here, some flames here on the side. They're trying to put out hot spots from the ground. They are still spraying this fire. They tell us it is in fact under control, but as you can see, every now and then we do see a flare-up like this. 4 hours ago, this was a 4-story unoccupied motel, still under construction. Now there is nothing left. Want to show you this. Take a look at this cell phone video shot by a viewer who was just across the street as those ferocious flames tore through the building. Cy-Fair volunteer firefighters say it all started around 3 a.m. They began receiving calls from people driving along FM 1960 near 290. People who saw the huge flames coming from the second floor of the unoccupied motel. Firefighters say the flames were so intense they eventually were forced to go to 4 alarms.
Because of defensive mode and the fire is so massive, we're just trying to contain it and get the fire out. We do have our investigators as well as the Harris County Fire Marshal's office on scene. Once the fire's out, they'll be able to do the cause and origin.
And taking another live look out here at this flare-up, we've seen this from time to time. Every moment or so, we'll see these come up and we'll see firefighters attack it head on. We do know that firefighters are near the back end of the building right now, focusing their attention, trying to work their way inside to work on hot spots inside. But you're looking here at this live flare-up here. We expect them to be attacking that soon. In fact, we see some firefighters now running back to the scene here. We can say one firefighter was transported to the hospital with minor burns on his neck. We're told he is expected to be okay. No residents in the Best Western Motel next door. As you can see there in the distance, they were not injured. They were all able to get out. And as you can hear, the fire truck here coming back in, they're going back in to attack this flare-up going on right here as we speak. We do know that fire investigators are out here. Arson investigators are on scene because, as we mentioned, the building was unoccupied, and we have confirmed that there were no working utilities at the time of this fire. So it is under investigation. Reporting live inside there, Samika Knight, 13 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Sam. Well, that fire was at a hotel that was not yet inhabited, but it did affect at least one nearby hotel that was full of people. Firefighters knocked on the doors and told them to get out as a precaution.
Eyewitness News reporter Damon Fernandez continues our team coverage right now with that angle of the story. And those people were quite surprised this morning, weren't they?
Very surprised waking up to this mess out here today. Sharon, I'm standing just steps away from those firefighters that are still tackling this incident out here. Now, just past this burning pile of debris is that Best Western Motel. Now, dozens of guests who were staying there were forced to leave this morning. Several of them tell me they were sleeping and woke up to the sounds of police and firefighters racing down the halls, banging on doors, yelling for everyone to grab their things and leave. Now, eyewitnesses are telling me several dozen guests, most of them truck drivers I'm hearing, made a mad dash toward the door and outside where they were hit with the intense heat from that fire and a lot of burning ash.
By the time I grabbed my stuff and my computer and whatever, it was totally engulfed. So my truck was parked on the curb because it's a long truck, so I was kind of worried about them getting fire trucks in. So, I mean, there's ashes, burning ashes falling, and had to run through them to get to the truck and jump in the truck and try and get it out of there. So it was a little exciting way to wake up in the morning.
And this morning you can see smoke still coming up from that burning pile of debris right here as firefighters continue to monitor this mess out here. A lot of those guests from the Best Western still standing around right now, haven't been given the all clear to head back. I can tell you many of those truck drivers tell me they are very tired. A lot of them checked in around midnight. For now, those truck drivers and the staff from Best Western just hanging out in the parking lot, just waiting for the all clear to get back inside. For now, we're in Cy-Fair, Damon Fernandez, 13 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Damon, and we have more pictures, videos from our viewers just like you and the latest on what may have caused this 4-alarm blaze. You can find it all online for yourself. Remember, always head to abc13.com on your computer or your mobile device.
We have an update now.